Seriously? Like a negative Schrade review? My name's Brian, and you're watching Survival on Purpose. Okay, so this video is filmed in a couple of parts, and you'll see why in just a minute. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. Thanks for joining me. Today's video is going to be about the Schrade Tactical Rescue Pen. Okay, so again, there's different types of tactical pens out there. Schrade has several different versions. I've seen, you've seen the survival pen on this channel. You've seen the Tactical Stylus Pen with a stylus for a touchscreen tablets or phones or whatever. This one is the rescue pen, and they call it that because of the cutter and the glass breaker. So this would be something you could use to extricate yourself from a vehicle if necessary. So far, I'm still unable to find anybody to let me break one of the windows in their car. I did go ahead and buy some seatbelt material. So at least we can check out the strap cutter and see how well it actually works. So I'm going to readjust things and get you down where we can put a little tension on this like a seatbelt would be, where we can see together just how well this little blade here works. Okay, so I've got this seatbelt material here, and this is actual seatbelt material. I ordered a roll of it. And I've got the blade here, so let's just see how well it cuts. It's got it under tension like it would be hopefully if you're in a vehicle, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, you can see that I'm trying to get this thing to cut. Put as much tension as I can on it. And it's just not. Okay, it's not happening. Okay, just for the sake of showing you that, and this is not some sort of a Kevlar seatbelt. I got the Schrade SCHF 16 neck knife, and we're going to see how well she does. So, fine, does fine. Cuts it like it's supposed to. Cut from the side. If I can hold on to it, it just slipped out of my hand. So, does fine. It's not the seatbelt. Okay, so I sent a short video clip to Taylor Brands, to my contact there, and they sent it off to, actually sent it to his technical team, and I just want to tell you the response they came back with. They said this is actually not, they decided, it did not cut a seatbelt in their testing either, so they did not name it a seatbelt cutter. They named it a strap cutter, and they said it did fine with straps and with paracord. So what I thought we'd do is we'll just try it and see. So let me readjust things. I've got a piece of it's just like a thinner, really thinner orange strapping that's, comes off of one of these tie downs kits, and also a piece of paracord. So let's readjust things and see how well it works now. Okay, so we'll start with a piece of paracord, and you can see the blade here. Let's just see how well this thing cuts paracord. So all right, let me get a little close up on here. There's the blade, you can see it. Okay, so it cut it, but I'm not going to call that wonderful. I mean, just be honest about it. We'll try this little short piece again. And they did say you need to do a sawing motion with it, so, and it'll do it. So, does that. The other, got a piece of the strapping here. Now I need to put it under tension. So I'm just going to step on it, pull it up here. I don't want to cut too much of this off because it's, no sense of wasting it. We'll just see how well it does. I'm going to put as much tension as I can under it, and we'll just see how well it does cutting. Let's get where you can see it maybe. Let me get a close up here for you. Okay, so here's the blade. Here it is under tension. Let's just see what happens. So far, not doing great. Okay, well, it's getting through it. It's just taking a little time. So, okay, so see, I still got some of the fuzz from the strapping on there. So, here's my thoughts about this thing. I think the glass breaker worked fine. So, I kind of took the position, I guess, for calling this a rescue knife, that it'd be something you could rescue yourself out of maybe a car if your seatbelt's trapped or whatever. I don't think it'd be my first choice of that, to be honest with you. If this blade here is the reason you're buying this tactical pen, I just don't think the blades, I don't think it has very much value. You know, this blade may or may not get this thing banned from places other tactical pens would be allowed to carry. Bottom line, probably not my first choice in tactical pens. As you know, I don't like to do negative reviews, and I am a big Schrade fan, but I'm also a big tactical pen fan, and this is the third Schrade tactical pen. Say that one time apparently fast, I can't do it. This is the third Schrade tactical pen that I have reviewed. The first two I really liked. The first one was a stylus pen. I broke a piece of tile like this thick with it. Works like a champ. I hurt my finger, but it got through the tile. The second one was a survival pen, which has a fire steel, which actually works, and a whistle, and it's a really, really cool pen. This is the third one. I have no doubt that the glass breaker tip works. It's got a nice flat end on it, so it won't hurt your finger. It writes fine, but I have to say, if you're looking for a tool that's going to cut a seatbelt, it's not doing it. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that like button, for sharing it with your friends. Thanks for watching those ads and checking out those Amazon links. If you like to shop on Amazon, I really appreciate you using my links to do your shopping. It just supports the channel, helps me keep the things rolling here, and I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.